The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Netherlands.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
And here's Osimhen. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pele. Now he's running away. Vieira gets across and deals with it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rui Costa. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, nice touch. He's looking wide. That's good play. Has to go back here. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And a chance! Gerrard. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Van Basten. Decent chance!
Goal, the Netherlands!
And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's Van Basten. Danny Olmo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Rui Costa.
That was lovely, that.
Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tele. Oh, that's fabulous. Tele! And he's following up. And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he is going into that little black book. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Vieira. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Pele, Zanetti. And here's Van Basten. Threads real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. So straight into the action. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Cucurella played into the box.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Zanetti. And it's Vitinha. Spread it left. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Vieira. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Scholes.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking play.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's keen, determined to have his say.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Cucurella plays it short. That is great defending, so alert. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's the chance to counter. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Opts for safety. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pelé, and this is Ibrahimovic. Scholes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Cucurella. And it's Gerrard. Bullet. Cruyff, looking to be a menace in the final third. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. This is a promising build-up. Messi, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vieira. Spread to the right. Bullet. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's having a go! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. That's Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Bullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. He's dealt with that really well. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there.
There will be one
Neither
minute
party
at a time.
overly willing to compromise. The final seconds now. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
It's Pele!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Brilliantly cut out. Quality ball. England have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's following up! England have their third corner. Pele gets it away. Vitinha. Plays the ball back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Oh no, he's got that wrong. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Gerrard. Real chance! Neymar is there to clear. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
The attendance
Just
for this
about up
match
to the
was
hour now.
96,026.
Zanetti. Driving on and making good progress. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cucurella. Vitinha. Corner given. So their fourth corner of the game. Zanetti goes short. Swings in, getting up there! And that's in! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for England, number 23.
The two coaches are
Vitinha.
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Scholes.
England have fired
Number
themselves in
18.
front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a
Number
blow,
10.
but this game is far from
Zanetti.
unsalvageable.
Number 17.
And that interception was most
Coming on the
necessary.
field,
That was well
number
played,
5.
well stopped.
Danny Olmo. Number 16.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Number 19.
Vieira really
Aguero.
struggling to influence the
Number
game.
9.
They're just trying to
Daniel
negate his
Carvajal.
influence, and it looks like
Number
whatever it
25.
takes.
Nuno Mendes. Substitution.
Aguero receives it in a wide position. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Vieira. And he was quick to react. Carvajal. Vermin, never out of the action for very long. Hullet. And it's Zico. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's played it back. Ah, that's a fine interception. Nuno Mendes. He has found the way through. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Roberto Carlos. It's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
It's going to be another throw. He's had it taken off him.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Olmo. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Aguero. It's out for a goal kick. Bullet. Totti. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's a great chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's in a great position here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Aguero, and it's Gerrard.
4 added
Nice
minutes
sequence
has
of
been
passes
indicated.
this. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Roberto Carlos. Bullet. Neymar. A probing pass. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Impressive jump! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution for England, number 13.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Daniel van Buiten.
The Netherlands displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And it's Totti. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good climb! Gerrard. Nuno Mendes.
Might want to be careful there.
That'll be a throw-in. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar going forward. Vieira. And it's Davids. And here's Totti. Pinches it off him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira. Now Davids. And here's Zeke. Tries one from range! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Maldini. And it's Maldini. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Gerrard. And it's Mendes. And we're halfway through extra time.
And a quick reminder today that parking...
So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
Facilities in the area.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. The Netherlands get their fourth corner. Mendes tries to clear. Vieira. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes the cross. So it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Roberto Carlos delivered a... Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Davids. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, that's a very... chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Oh, that was vital. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Neymar. Neymar! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Roberto Carlos goes short. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Carlos. Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
There will be 1 minute
Red
added time.
card! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Aims beyond the defence. Fermin finds himself offside. That's a good run he's making there. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Haaland, the next man to walk up to the spot. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Aguero is the second man to step up for his team. Made it look easy.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Totti, second in line for them. So both teams on the board. Fermin is third in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Never in doubt.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
England looking to keep step. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Zico is the fourth man to step up. Just scrubs it in, saw the keeper moving.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
England have to score. Oh, he saved it! And that's done it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails worth it in the end. Well, ultimately, it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
The Netherlands probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties. I would say a job well done.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar powering forward here. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ox to Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Manuel Neuer, claimed...
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi, Desai gets across and deals with it. Still goalless. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Neymar really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Bayer Leverkusen have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Davids, and it's Vieira. Look at the space here. Oh, it's Pele! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the counter is on. And here's Messi. Neymar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Lofted it. He's rising! Oh, it's come loose.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids, looking for options for movement. He is through here. Cruyff! They want to be quick to it. In he goes again! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to get it away. Aim forwards. Rijkaard calmly anticipate. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Threads one in. Neymar gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Pelé. That's going wide left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number
So we have
42,
movement on both benches.
Turin. Number 18.
The
Neymar.
Netherlands are, of course, in a
Number
position
13,
to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 77. Gullit. Coming on the
Lovely bit of
field,
skill.
Number 7. Seydorf. Number 11.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately
Number
there was
10,
no way
Messi.
through.
Number 9.
Well
Suarez.
seen, saw that coming.
Substitution.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. Davids. And here's Zico. Oh, he's having a go! Nearly, but not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Davids. This is a promising build-up. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's very neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Totti. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Totti. Now it's Seydorf. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Very nicely done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Seydorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira shows great strength. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball,
There
but
will be 1
couldn't
minute
quite
at
sort
a
it out.
time.
Messi looking to pass their way up the pitch. Luis Suarez! Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitutions taking place.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And it's Gullit. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. And here's Zico. He's got away. Tries one from range. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, and looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some really good ball movement. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2, then. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's having a pop! And how did he not put that away?
And we come to
And it is half-time in extra time.
For our charity fund.
So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 11.
Exhaustion,
Ronaldinho.
physical and
Coming on
mental.
to replace him
Will we
is
find a winner?
Number 14.
This has
Vinicius
been
Junior.
enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And he's running through. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zico, he has found a way through. Plenty decent chance! Oh wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The Netherlands have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Neymar. The Netherlands, he's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Seedorf. pull it. Roberto Baggio, and he's managed to get free. That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Zico voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Is strictly forbidden. Please use
The end of the game. Reflections.
What a game, Peter, and what a result. Give me this every week, please. So many times I'm thinking, OK, that's got to be it. But so much late drama, and at a time when it's very tough on both body and mind.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Well, they can break here. Floated through. Best. He leaps for it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos threads one in. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great ball, and he's in here. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Pelé. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Very nicely done. Now the ball in. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. And that's a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. And that has been cleared. The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Messi. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's It's Ibrahimovic! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Steaming on goalwards. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Roberto Carlos. Pelé. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Varane gets it away. Armenia has the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. That's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. And it's Maldini. Roberto Carlos, delivered with swing. And he thumps it clear. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pelé! Brilliant from Pelé! About as smooth as it gets. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's good defending, very good defending. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. The Netherlands leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Pelé. Messi. No luck with that dink over the top.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. The Netherlands just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Please join me in
I
wishing
think
all
on the whole the
best to
team
members
linked up
of
very
our
well
fan
and has
club
been
celebrating
organised,
their wedding
hence their
anniversary
position.
today.
They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
The Netherlands have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. We're on the move again. The Netherlands leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Cruyff, he's found a way through. There, tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Best. Vieira. And they win it back again. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. Armenia can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Pele is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Best. And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
And here's Messi. Ah, such a clever touch. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Best. And the counter is on. And this is Pele. He's beaten the last... Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Best. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Ibrahimovic. Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. And it's Hazard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ibrahimovic was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Roberto Carlos, this is promising.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Getting up there! Well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Mateus.
And this is Roberto Baggio.
Number 17.
Neymar.
Gullit.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Number 8.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vieira. And here's Neymar. Driving through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal. They have stolen level at the last. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice physical challenge. Nicely weighted ball. 2 minutes to be added on. And this is Zico. And here's Totti. Pirlo. Oh, good read. Zico has it out wide and in space. That's very neat. And here's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And a chance! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So we are still all square, but you have to say how different things might have been. Well,
And
still
now,
no winner,
to all
Jim.
members of the crowd,
Well, I
like
think
to
many
ask
on
you
that
to
pitch
join
were
me
ready
in
for the
wishing our
final whistle to
birthday
come,
boy
so
a
let's hope
very
that
special
there's still
birthday.
plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. So our quest to find the winner continues. The Netherlands displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Could be danger here. Look at this shot at goal! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Armenia leading now. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Schmeichel gets it clear. And this is Totti. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. It's Neymar! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race. That's another chance! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And here's Totti. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Zico. Zico charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's tidy. And this is Zico.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Pirlo. Chips it through. Shot, and the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking is
It has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet is always looking to break lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. The Netherlands are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And here's Azar. Azar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Yamal. Yamal touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go.
Azar! It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going? Oh, they could be caught out here.
Armenia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Vieira. And here's Totti. Zico. Takes a shot. Oh, it rattles the bar. And he can clear it away. Totti. And here's Zico. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Shoots! And he's there to get it away. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. The Netherlands did lead. Indeed, they controlled.